and crazy. It's Noah Brodeur!
It's good to be here. I'm having a pretty good week. I was supposed to go to lunch the other day with my girlfriend and her mom, but my girlfriend canceled, so I went to lunch with just her mom. Yeah, it was all right. She's a nice enough lady. We just don't have much to talk about, you know? Like, she doesn't know anything about basketball, and I don't know anything about Tupperware, so I'm going to stand still a little bit. This was our level of small talk. We started talking about the Muppets. Not great. I thought this would be cute to say, though. I was like, I love the Muppets. You know who I think I'm like? And I was going to say Fozzie Bear because he's a comedian. But before I could say that, she interrupted me. She was like, yeah, Beaker. If you're not laughing, you're not picturing Beaker right now, okay? He's the one whose neck is its head. That one. The only one with anxiety disorder. And she wasn't saying it to be funny. She said it like she'd been thinking about it for a long time. Like the weight of a secret had been lifted from her. Like she'd been around the water cooler, like, here's my beautiful daughter and her ugly Muppet boyfriend. Beaker's nobody's hall pass, you know? No one's like... Timothy Chalamet, Tom Holland, and you guessed it, Beaker from the Muppets, yep. The one who looks like a tampon, that is what I'm into. So, just want to shove his little head up there. I don't blame her, though. I understand how I'm perceived. You know, I'm not a very tough person. I listen to a lot of rap music, though. Love rap music. I'll be honest, though, I should not be allowed to listen to any of it. I don't relate to anything any of those guys are saying. I listened to this song the other day. It said, I ain't ever ran from nothing but the police. That has never happened to me before. I grew up in a cul-de-sac, so I've ran towards the police, done that a few times. See something, say something. That's what I say. You see a teenager vaping in a Wendy's, you gotta tell somebody, okay? It's a fine establishment. There's a Tim Hortons attached. I don't have a running from the police face. Look at how I look right now. Look at my features. I look like I say goodnight to the moon every night before I go to sleep. Every night, goodnight moon. Goodnight blanket, goodnight pillows. Goodnight officers, I love you. Mwah. I'm afraid of everything. I'm even afraid of grocery shopping. I think it's scary sometimes. Because sometimes when you go to buy milk, there's a guy on the other side of the milk. Fuck that, right? Why be on this side where I am? Turn the lights on back there. Why is the most efficient way to stock milk Narnia style? Through the wardrobe. Sometimes you look the milk guy in the eyes, they scuttle away like a deer. Like they're an inmate. It's scary. Every time I go, I'm afraid I'm opening another dimension. I'm afraid one day I'm gonna move the milk and on the other side it's gonna be me but 20 years older. Scary. I was grocery shopping the other day, and I was kind of people watching. I saw this beautiful moment between this child and his mother, where this child was probably 2 years old, trying to communicate with his mother, but he couldn't speak English yet. He was just babbling. This mother, not only did she look like she understood what the baby was saying, but started speaking back to the baby in the baby's language. Babbling right back. I was mesmerized. I was, how is it possible? And I watched in amazement for like 10 minutes before I realized that they were just speaking French. Just French. That's how dumb I am. I saw this baby going like, je crois, I was like, look at this dumbass fucking baby. Look at this little soft skull moron doesn't know words yet. Little toothless idiot. And then I got jealous of the baby because I went to French immersion school for 12 years. I should know some of the words. I did. I went to French immersion school for 12 years. I live in Alberta. I don't know why I did that. My French teacher, the whole time, she would say, this will help you get a job later. And then I tried it. Tried getting a job in Alberta speaking French. Turns out, the only job you can get was her job. You can only teach French if you speak French. It's just a pyramid scheme. It's only profitable if you have 10 other morons also trying to learn French. Try to get a job in Alberta, tell them you speak French. They don't even understand the words coming out of your mouth. They look at you, they say, how does that help us get oil out of the ground? They read French on a resume, they say, I think you spelled frack wrong. Having a nice, things are good. Valentine's coming up, that's fun, that's good. My favorite holiday though is kind of weird, Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving, but people give me a hard time for that. They always say, you shouldn't celebrate that, you shouldn't celebrate a time when your people came here and stole land. And I never liked that line of thinking, right, because my people didn't actually come for like years and years later, right, so I shouldn't have to feel guilty about that because my people were in Germany doing way worse stuff. Oh my God. So much worse stuff. Do not assume my genocide, folks. Okay. No, I can feel you tightening up, but that's fair. I want to say, I feel bad saying that joke even sometimes. My grandma, if she heard that, she would hate that joke, but she's a Nazi. They don't like jokes that much, so. Okay, that's been my time. Thanks for coming. Have a good night.